Welcome to Love Life for Singles. I'm your host, Jane Donovan, and this is the show that helps you to have a connective, successful, and most important of all, fun social life. I hope that you've had a gorgeous week. Now, what I want to talk about today is based on quite a few emails that we receive, feedback from people that have swapped phone numbers and gone on a date, or people that have met at our dinners or events. And it is about, are you interesting? Now, I can honestly say that there's not a member that I've met that I haven't been able to connect with on some level. But I also have to share that it's my job to do that. And so I've developed the skills, the mindset to be able to converse with people and find common ground and find something interesting about the other person. Now, I truly believe that everybody has an interesting story or interests or hobby or career or whatever to share. But we have to often dig to find that. And really the idea when you're going on a date is not for it to be hard work for the other person. You want to make it easy for the other person, effortless, and you do want to put your best foot forward. You want to make a good impression. So my question to you is, are you interesting? And unfortunately, I get a lot of feedback from people saying, that person was nice, but, not really that interesting. And sure, they are nice and they're genuine and they're real, but they haven't led with something interesting to connect with. And I'm not talking about reinventing yourself or being fake or false, but I am talking about putting some consideration into how you do present on a date. What is it that you do wish to share with people? And is it some way that you can make it interesting? Has there been some fabulous place that you've visited that's unusual? Have you met people that are interesting and different? Have you got an interesting or different hobby? Do you have particular movies or books that you've read that are fascinating or interesting? These are the things to share, because really, if you're not interesting, then what happens, unfortunately, is a lot of people are just not interested. And what you're hoping on a date, particularly if you like the other person, is that you want them to be interested. So this might be a little bit of tough love, but you've got to get interesting. So have a think about what it is in your world that is important to you. Do you have interesting political views? Do you have interesting stories to share about current affairs? Are you an artist in your spare time while perhaps you've got a not interesting job? Do you have a sense of deep self that you want to share with people? Have you spent time on, what do you spend your time on? And are you an expert in a particular field? Many people, by the time they get to their 40s, 50s, 60s or beyond, really are very accomplished at something in their lives. And that often is about their passion. And that passion is where you become interesting, because you know stuff. You've got stuff to share that other people don't know. And then what happens is they find it interesting and therefore potentially find themselves becoming interested. So please put some preparation time into going on a date and what it is that you can be sharing to make yourself be interesting. Have a gorgeous week, and I do hope that those of you that are dating successfully, and that these podcasts are helping you to navigate the trickiness of dating post being in your 20s. I get a lot of emails from people saying, men are all looking for this, blah, 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 and I find they've got their lists, or women are all looking for this and blah, 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 and they've all got their lists. But there is a sense of self-responsibility that you need to take, and that is that you need to be interesting. So all the best with trying to do that. I hope you succeed. Have a gorgeous week. If you're ready to step outside your comfort zone and really engage in having a connective, successful and fun social life, then head to my website, janedonovan.com.au, where I have links to all sorts of opportunities and resources just for singles. And most important of all, I really want you to remember, you are worthy.